This is tutorial 9, using imported images to create user-defined symbols with the custom graphics tool. I have a few important notes before we start the demonstration. Graphics images can be imported into Hydrosketch using 3 different types of image files listed here: JPG or JPEG, PNG, or GIF. These are the 3 different types. 2 of these types can have transparent backgrounds. These graphics images can be created from photo images or in Microsoft Paint, Paint.net, or other software packages such as Photoshop. Microsoft Paint does not support transparent background files, but not all of your graphics needs may need this capability. The second important note here is that there are 2 different types of custom graphics within Hydrosketch. One of them is imported images, which we're going to talk about in this video, and the other one is saved groups, which I've talked about in previous tutorials. To demonstrate these 2 different types, you go to Custom Graphics in the toolbox, and a scrollable palette will show the imported graphics images are shown as graphics, and the saved groups are shown in text. If you hover over the imported graphics, it will show you the name of the file that you brought in when the imported images were created. The purpose of this demo is to make a jumper loop to cross pipes or wires. You have an example right here of one I previously made. Now I'm going to make one that jumps across the red pipe, and I'll make it using a blue image. To create an imported image with ports, the first step is to get the graphics file, and you do that by opening up Custom Graphics tool, and you get this scrollable palette. At the bottom of the palette it says choose file. I'll click that. It comes up into a directory where I have some of these images, but you could move around the folders if you like to find where your graphics image is. I'm going to use the horizontal arc that I had previously made. It's a GIF file, GIF file. I'll pick that, hit open, and now that appears in my scrollable palette. In order to put the ports within the imported image, I will click on the image and it appears on the canvas. I'll drag it into position. I will scale it roughly the size that I'd like to make this jumper. Try to move it into position just to see how it's going to fit. I'll move it back out again. Now I'm going to insert the ports. I click on this object, I say add port, and now it's very important that you see that the port will come in where I pick it. I'll pick it a little bit off and then use my arrow keys. I have to highlight that port, and then I'll use my arrow keys to make it go into position. Click on the object again, right click, add port. Move that port into position by clicking on it and then using the arrow keys to move it around. That's fine. I'll also want to change the direction of the ports. I'm going to make this port go the direction to the left, and I'll make this port direction to the right. Now that the ports are configured properly, I'll grab the whole object, I'll right click and hit save. So now the ports are saved in the graphics, and I'll prove that to you by erasing this, or you could move it off to the side, because once you insert, it will insert over the top of that. Just to be clear, scroll down, there it is. I'll pick it. You can see it comes in with the ports. Now to hook this loop into this connector, I will erase this connector. I will place it in position. Then connect up the connectors. Erase that one, and now you have, let me turn off the ports, and now you have the jumpers in place. For more tutorials and related hydronics videos, subscribe to Hydronic Pro's YouTube channel by clicking the subscribe button on the lower right hand corner of the screen. Thanks.